Please let us practice listening attentively. If you would like to read the script, we have provided the text in the description of the video. On occasions, if we are identified with the clouds, we may not perceive the sky. The sky is always present though, it is the background. If we start thinking in terms of how to be blissful, we may have missed an essential point. In that case, we might be assuming that we are not blissful already. If we observe, deeply, in totality, beyond the mental constructs, we may see that essentially, we are blissful. On an existential level, bliss is our nature, not a goal to work towards. On a mental level, there could be paths or methods to get there. Once arrived though, we may realize that essentially, it was always the case. The mental faculties often move away from it, they form contents. Bliss is the spaciousness where those contents take place. In this context, bliss is not something to be achieved, it is something to be recognized, appreciated. It could be that if bliss is perceived as being finally achieved, it may just be transitory emotional happiness. As we want to refer to it here now, bliss is not extreme happiness, it is simply feeling a pleasant well-being. We might not perceive ourselves inherently blissful through the mental faculties. The mental faculties are processes. Processes can go on interminably. As we would like to point it out now, bliss is not something we reach or provoke, it is in the nature of existence. It is not the making of someone, it is an existential presence, as it is serenity, or unconditional love. A quest can go on endlessly. A realization is not a quest. If a quest is needed to be restarted, it may mean the realization did not take place yet. In essence, to be blissful nothing is needed, to be unwell something is needed. At times, we might have impediments as to why we are not feeling at ease. In everyday life, we may need to deal with many different things, and we might experience many different mental states. This does not change our nature though. We can observe deeply for ourselves. Often, bliss is not far away or extremely difficult to achieve. Inherent bliss is here now. It is not in the mental processes, but in the background behind them. In simply being. If you found the content interesting, please press the like button, subscribe, and more importantly, share it. Thank you.